Oh, hey, I am introducing you today to my family. They are currently out with my husband at the grocery store. Very kind of him to take them. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and introduce my kids to you. I'm going to use their Disney personas because we don't share much about our kids on the internet, but I really do want you to know them so that you hear me when I'm talking about them in my emails and other videos. You know who they are. All right, so our oldest is an 11-year-old girl. We're going to call her Belle. She is quite the bookworm. She's also very creative, very musical, very artsy. All right, so she is currently working on level 7 of The Good and the Beautiful. We've been using this ever since she was tiny, and as some of you know, what you do with your first kiddo really shapes what you do with the rest. And so this has worked really well for our family. So in addition to that, for language arts, we do book studies. We're doing One Crazy Summer by Rita Williams Garcia right now. TPT book studies, some of my favorites. We use a lot of clipboards in this house, and so she loves to have her little perch on the couch so she can avoid her siblings. We also kind of keep her organized. She does a lot of paper crafts in addition to all the like geography cards and stuff. So her stuff is all kind of in this pile on the kitchen table. All right, my next kiddo, we're gonna call Luisa from Encanto. She is a 9-year-old girl. She is very athletic, very naturally gifted in that way, but she is also stepping into really a new era in her academics, which is kind of fun to be a witness to. So I'm really proud of her. She is currently doing a book study of Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. We're on book 2. We've got a TPT book study for that she does every morning. We're also working on The Good and the Beautiful, level 5 for her. So again, she does this mostly by herself, and then we check in together. She keeps all her stuff in this notebook, and then we go over it. That way we can reuse the curriculum for all of our kids. All of our kids play different instruments, but this kiddo asked for a mandolin for her birthday, which is really fun. So she's kind of our trailblazer and a leader in a lot of ways in our family, which is really fun to see her kind of step into that role. So there's Luisa. Kiddo is Flynn Ryder, our boy, our 7-year-old boy. He is just witty and funny and trailblazing and a really good writer, which is fun for me. If you've been paying attention to these emails, you are going to see that I love teaching that. He has been the inspiration for a lot of these because I feel like I kind of got into my stride with teaching writing with him. Third kid, you know, it takes a little bit. But we do our writing journal with him every day. He also does a lot of my STEAM writing adventures. This one is all about Thanksgiving, but we've got some of these other empathy, self-control, the gingerbread. I think the gingerbread man is in here too. Yep. Gingerbread Man adventure story. So these are really fun. He is so creative. He is currently working on 3rd grade math with Horizons. We all use Horizons. And language arts, level 3. He is just a whiz when it comes to language arts and reading. I think he has a lot of memory capabilities, which is fun to lean into. We make a lot of his work very physical, lots of moving. He loves reading in a hammock. So just having the options available for him has been huge. Alrighty, our 4th kiddo, the youngest, our 5-year-old girl, is Anna from Frozen. She is currently working on 1st grade stuff from The Good and the Beautiful. Again, a very trusty curriculum for us. We have reused it, as you can see, nice and worn. And these are the old books, so we've had this for quite a while, but she's done really well working with the flashcards. Phonics has been her jam, the little books. We did Bob Books and the whole shebang. Go look at my YouTube channel if you would like to hear more about how we do that. But that and writing in her little notebook, playing lots of movement games with these flashcards and sight words. And yeah, I mean, we're doing a lot of counting, skip counting, numbers. So it's been really fun to see her progress and love seeing how different she is, because I think a lot of times when you have multiple kids and you've homeschooled them, you kind of get into a flow, right? And sometimes that flow doesn't work for some kids. So especially for her, we keep it very short, very abbreviated. She seems to do well with that every day, very consistent. And she's doing really well. She's reading her first books and seems to be really loving it. So those are our kids, you guys. I hope that you will keep up with them as we kind of go through this series, but I'm just really glad you're here. So happy homeschooling. Talk to you soon.